Morning, everyone. So we are continuing with our story. This is part two of me moving from Kenya to South Africa. So enjoy the story. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment down below. In my high school in Durban, um, so I was getting accustomed, to the new environment, new people, new country, and so forth. Then, once after a few months, I can't remember when it was. I don't know if it was mid of the year or it was at the beginning of the year. But basically one night, I was sleeping and then I started coughing. I started coughing. I started coughing real, it was very loud and bad. So that went on for like a few weeks, and my aunt started getting worried because this cough, it gets very heavy at night, and I would wake up people. So in my bedroom, I shared it with my other cousin. So it was, and basically in my room, it was myself and my cousin who we shared the bedroom, two separate beds. So, when I was there basically coughing at night very loudly, and my aunt started getting worried because this cough, it's very loud and it's dry, and it's worrying because I'm 13, I'm 14 now, because I came in 2013 I came in 2006 when I was 13. So in next year in 2007, I had already turned 14. So 14 years old, here I am, coughing like a dog at night, barking. Oh, it was painful. My chest would actually hurt a lot, with the whole coughing. So my aunt was like, you know what, we need to take you to a doctor and get checked there, and just to see what's happening. So the doctor checked me out, and then he's like, you know what, let's just do some x-rays. So we went to the hospital, did some x-rays, and then I found out that I have TB. Ooh, yeah, that was a game changer. So my aunt now tells my mom. So my mom is a nurse, so she's aware of the diseases and all of that. So my aunt tells my mom, hey, your daughter has TB. Mind you, I just got into the country and I'm 14 years old. Oh, my mom was shame. Love that woman. She was sad, letting her lastborn kid go to another country by herself, and now I have TB, and she's not there to take care of me, protect me, and I'm assuming she already knew what having TB means, and I didn't know. I was still a kid, I was a teenager. I did not know what TB means. All I know is I'm coughing a lot, and it's painful, it's loud at night. That's all I know. I do not know what does TB mean. Why is it that it's different from a normal cough, And then basically after the doctor told us that I have TB, we had to go and get medications. My good Lord. Wow. Ooh. Hold on, guys. Let me go. So, guys, I went and I washed off the face mask. I don't know if it looks any different. I can never tell. So where were we? Oh yes. So now my mom has been told that I have TB. Mind you, I am 5 hours away, 5 hours flight away from my mom. She can't run this to South Africa and see me, So she calls me and she's crying on the phone, and I feel sorry for her because it's my first time hearing my mom cry, but also because that is the only reason. But the thing is, it didn't click to me. Why is it that this thing that I have, it's so serious? I didn't I still didn't realize how huge it was, you know. So my mom was like, okay, my child, please make sure you take your medication and finish it, you know. Yo, the medication is massive. A pill, one pill, it is that huge from here to here. I always had to cut it into two because I could never swallow it. Oh, it was massive, massive pill. So I had to take my medication for 6 months. But in the meantime, I had to stay away from school for a period of 2 weeks. So I saw that I do not transmit it. So there are two types of TB. There's the active one and the other one I've forgotten. So I had the active one, if I'm not wrong. I've forgotten the two types of TB. I might just link it here. So oh, I just used some face mist because my face, I have a very, very dry skin and I need to apply something on my face so that the moisture locks in. That's all I did. So I had to stay away from school for a period of 2 weeks so that I do not transmit the, it's a virus, yeah? Okay, I need to Google it. Actually, I Googled it, but I forgot it. But I needed to stay away from school for a period of 2 weeks so that I do not transmit it to everyone else. So remember I mentioned that in my bedroom, I shared it with my cousin. We had 2 separate beds though, in one bedroom. What we had to do was that we bought an air bed so that my cousin sleeps on that and I do not transmit it to her. So people, you know, so when I would stay home, people would go to work, school and all of that. I would stay at home, watch TV, just, you know, chilling basically. And then I remember this one time I was like, oh, this airbed looks nice, let me try it. So I'm out there pumping the airbed and then I'm sleeping on it. Then my aunt finds me. She's like, what are you doing? Why are you sleeping on the airbed? You know you cannot do that. The reason why she's sleeping there is so that you don't transmit it to her. I was like, what shucks? I wasn't, so I didn't know. So I stopped sleeping. I stopped using the airbed, you know, as a place to relax, because that is her sleeping place, because otherwise I will end up transmitting it to her. And yeah, I think a few weeks later, so remember before we found out that I had TB, we were already sharing the same bed. So at night when I would cough, I should of course would all inhale the same air. So we later find out that she also has TB, but then her TB is the fluid one, if I'm not wrong. Oh, I remember when she found out, she was livid. She was livid at me, you know, because I gave it to her. And oh, she was mad for a very, very long time. Funny thing is, at that time when she was mad at me, I don't know, it didn't sink in that, it didn't sink in, it was more of, I didn't take it to heart. That is the word. I didn't take it to heart. It was more of like, oh, okay, you know, I just made her sick. And I think that's why she's mad at me. But yeah, that was a tough time, you know, for a 14-year-old, first time in another country, far away from my mom. My mom, oh, she was besides herself. Oh man, that was a sad time, guys. Ooh, that was a very, very sad time. But yeah, guys, yeah, so I continued. I took my medication as usual, finished my medication after 6 months. But life moved on. And that was the story time, guys. That's what I wanted to tell you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe the button, like the video, and leave a comment down below. Tell me of any other situations you've been when you're younger, you know, you didn't realize the impact it had on you, or, you know, on your family, on your friends, and all of that. Tell me your stories. What happened to you when you're young? That's one of the stories, guys. I'll tell you more as we stay in season 2 of the COVID-19 in South Africa. Stay tuned. Bye, guys.